friend gonna say, why I keep letting that nigga nut at me? And I told her, girl, when we be doing the things grown folks like to do, I be like,
man, she ripping Plan B open with raw hands. I know she got experience with them bad boys.
No, say what you just said.
I'm just saying, as soon as y'all realize the fact that when you get off of work, you don't get to lay down. You don't get to lay down. You don't get to relax. You don't get to go to sleep. Get it out your head. There's still stuff to do. We got laundry. We got trash. We got bottles. We got dishes. We got quality time. We have things to do. Now, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock roll around. All right, cool. Go to bed. That's what bed is for. But at 5 o'clock, when you're getting off, you don't get to go to sleep. You don't. As soon as that clicks, it gets together, you'll figure it out.
You about to go viral for this one.
It's a real thing. Because when I get off work, I'm still working.
When did you become in control of my bedtime? Wow! Let me zoom. Oh, I wish I could zoom in. Don't tap my phone with it.
And then point 1. Uno, dos.
Okay. Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Man, I just don't get it, man. Sometimes you just need a nap when you get off and you have a long day of work, man. A wife or no wife, like sometimes dudes just need a break. Damn, dude. We understand we got stuff to do around the house, but damn, you don't have to manage my nap time. Damn, I'm a grown ass man.
Now they can't even take their shoes off inside of the club because like this talking to me.
What do you mean, nigga? Like what?
I said, get the my face right.
What do you mean?
Get the out my face.
What you mean? Like I'm bugged. What are you talking about? What do you mean, baby? I don't know.
Nigga, you got 3.5 seconds for this high heel going in your eye socket.
Go on my eye socket. Why would you do that?
Do you think I'm playing?
Nigga, I ain't worried about nothing, man. You talking about eye socket all night. I ain't tripping on nothing.
Okay, but if I say get out my face and you ain't got out my face, why the still in my face?
Cause I'm trying to figure out why you trying to be so hostile all of a sudden.
Cause I don't want to talk to you, bro. Look how close you are to me.
I just walked.
You been walked up away from me 3 times.
Nothing. I ain't been there.
And you're still here. You're still up and keep walking.
I'm saying I was just trying to talk to you.
No, I don't want to talk to you.
Go ahead, dude.
Bye. The weirdo. Your mama. Your mama. Your daddy.
Nah, this is a scary situation. You know, like, look, if you told him to get gone once, twice, and he still haven't moved, and you still in a sit-down position, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage, man. This man is not going anywhere easy. At this point, you need to be concerned, and then you antagonizing him. That's not going to make it any better. Like, I'm surprised it didn't escalate, is what I'm saying.
I was dating this girl for 5 to 6 years, right? She ended up getting pregnant. I signed the birth certificate because the dad did not want to. Our relationship did not work. She ended up dating the baby daddy again. And now they put me on child support for that kid. Shit is crazy.
They say, is it fair? I mean, what do you mean? The caption said, is it fair? I mean, like, this is what men have to do. Aren't you wanting to be the man in the relationship? I mean, you signed the birth certificate to be the parents opposite of the mother who gave birth to the kid. Like, that's what you signed up for. And now you got to pay child support. That's your fault.
I saw a post that said that men are dating more for peace over beauty now. And if that doesn't tell you how dense and how black and white these men think, is that they're correlating more a beautiful, attractive woman to be more difficult and more demanding. Instead, what men are really trying to say is that they don't want to be held accountable for their actions.
You think that we want to date ugly people because we don't want to be held accountable? Ma'am, you're not getting the true definition of what's going on. You just really think that you're all that in a bag of chips. You really think that you're one of the pretty ones. I think that's what it is. You're not really getting the picture. Men, I wouldn't even say you're dating someone ugly. They find a woman that gives them peace to be very much more attractive than a very attractive person taking that away from them. Yeah, make it make sense.
Wow, y'all is crazy. Y'all motherfuckers really bought this back in Walmart. Made a little coochie stain.
It left. It just dipped.
And left. Like you have no morals about yourself.
Yo, like whoever returned this, I just don't understand what's going on down there. You need to go ahead and get checked, bro. Like you taking off clothes and they looking like they coming out of the air fryer, and I'm supposed to be okay with this. I'm not putting no meat in there, bro. My shit might come out brown and at 400 degrees at this. No.
If a man is coming to you and he's telling you that he needs help in any way, financially, I mean, just need help, period. Like, you gonna save the day, he don't like you.
Look, this actually happened to me in my young adult life, man. And I'm just letting y'all know, when it got to a point where I had to really put my pride to the side because I needed like $120 more to pay a bill. I'm a young adult, man. And what happened was I took a different position. I got paid less, but it was for the experience to further my career, all right? I had to humble myself. I had to put my pride to the side and ask the woman I was dating at the time for some help. And I never did that. Never. And you know how hard that was to ask? It was hard, bro. Like, and it was a motivation to never have to do it again. That's just me. That's how I was. But like, if a man ever comes to a girl and really asks for help, it's because he's really at his end. It's really at his end. And what are you supposed to do? If you're really his support and his crutch and you love that man, you're going to be there to help him. But 9 times out of 10, these women today aren't.
Can you marry somebody without first living with them? Is that a non-negotiable, or?
I wouldn't say people can't marry one another without living with one another first, but I would say you might want to consider it, man. If you're going to buy a house, you might want to consider. If you want to live with this person long term, you might want to consider what it's going to be like real talk. And it's not even unheard of to hear married people have their own houses. I know a couple right now that have their own houses. The married couple, all right? They both have their own. Now they're successful, super successful couple, and they can do that. But I'm saying it's not unheard of. But I would definitely suggest trying it out.
I don't think this gonna work, Wes.
All right, then I'm gonna go.
And
guess what? And guess what? I'm gonna have to come get me.
I mean, it's best if you do leave.
Well,
I don't think this gonna work out.
All right, you can go. You can stop talking.
No, I'm saying though. I'm saying though. You ain't gotta get all hostile. I'm just saying I don't think this gonna work out.
Delusional.
Is you listening?
I don't care what you got to say.
I'm just saying, man. I don't think this gonna work out.
I don't care what you got to say. Whatever else you got to say, you give it to yourself. Because at this point, you said what you said. Okay, bye. Okay.
Now you want to get all mad. Okay. I don't do kids.
Okay.
I don't do kids.
Okay, you don't do kids. Okay.
I don't do kids,
Okay,
man. I thought I told you.
You're a weak man.
I'm a weak man because I don't want to date a woman with kids. I'm a weak man because I don't want to. Come on, man. Stop the nonsense. Stop the nonsense. Stop the nonsense. Please stop the nonsense. You mad because you have kids and I don't?
You were, man.
All right. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Man. You want to be honest. You know, as men, they want honesty from you, right? You being honest, say, hey, look, man, I can't date women with kids, bro. We can smash and be friends and do that part, but like, I really can't be with you. And they're gonna get mad. They're gonna call you you less of a man because you don't want to date and take care of someone else's kids. You're a weak man because you're not ready to help raise kids. You're this type of man because she done made those decisions not to be with her baby daddy, and now she's like looking for a new stepdaddy. You're less of a. You get what I'm saying? Make it make sense.
So Jay, I got something to tell y'all.
What?
I cannot be gay anymore.
Okay.
You know why? I have a girlfriend now. And she would.
You know, y'all call me crazy. This just reminds me, man, when I'm messing with my little cousins, man. They about his age, like 10, 11 years old, bro. And I'm always asking, man, you got your girlfriend, got your little girlfriend? Because, man, I'm promoting that heterosexuality, man. And please don't get me twisted. Like, I'm not saying that. But in my case, man, I promote that in my family. I want them to get a girl. I want the young men to get girlfriends. Like, go get you a girlfriend, man. What you need? You need some candy money, bro? You need some store money? You want to walk with it to the store? Yeah, it is $20, $30, $40, man. Go ahead and walk into the store and talk to her. Get a number. You know, those type of things. You need a ride to the movies? That's the type of stuff we should be promoting because, man, the world is wicked. The world is wicked these.
Dude, take off the hat. Let me see your hair.
See my hair? What's up?
All right.
Take off your wig. Let me see yours.
Take off your pants. Let me see what in your pants.
Coochie gonna stink sometimes. It is what it is.
No. We live in a world where a man has to be financially stable just to date a broke woman.
Nope, that about sums it up.
This is definitely more the modern day dating echo, man. This is a staple. This is a staple statement for sure.
Are you okay being the breadwinner in a relationship?
I'm not the breadwinner in the relationship. You mean any man I'm with?
Yeah.
I'm not the breadwinner in the relationship.
But would you be okay if you were?
I'm not. There's no man I know from you. He got a regular job. He work at a warehouse. I will chip in as he see fit because he's the head. Now, this is the way I was raised. A lot of women not going to agree with me.
No, they ain't going to agree with that.
I'm cool if you don't.
The breadwinner, you know, he has normally, that person has the larger voice in the relationship.
He's a man. He's going to have, this is what I believe.
But what if you got the money, you making the money?
No, this is what I believe.
Okay.
I believe I am advice and concurrence.
Okay.
He is the head of the household. Now, this is how I believe. The word did not originate with me. He is the head of the household. People need to start reading Ephesians. That I want to make his life better and easier, but I'm not the head of the household. Even if I have access to more money.
You don't have women that have this mindset anymore, bro. Like, you just don't. It's missing in action with modern day women, man. And for this new generation, they're not going to get this type of stuff because they're supposed to get it from their parents right now, who's in their 30s and 40s and 50s. But like the women that is coming from the grandmas, like they're not really, it's not really getting passed down like that, and it's skipping all these generations, man. That mindset is a beautiful one because even though she makes more money and has access to more money, she's still gonna treat that man like he's the king of the home because that's why they're living a successful marriage. That's why they have a successful relationship.
Imagine being this small and trying to talk to me. What the hell is that?
Didn't stop you from putting it in your mouth though, did it?
Homie's probably in that thing deep sea diving for crabs at this point.
Is it possible that men, I'm gonna say straight men, and straight women can be platonic friends?
Why are you trying to build relationships with straight men? You get what I'm saying? These platonic relationships, that's not going to benefit you or benefit the man. Well, I guess it benefits you because if you need something heavy to be lifted or moved, or you need to go, you know, you're going to call a man with a truck, pretty much. But what is a man actually going to call you for that's going to benefit him other than being of sexual nature?
Make it make sense that you have a male friend. You go to friends for multiple things. If me and you in a relationship, you going to a male friend for something mental? You need him mentally? You going to your male friend for something physically? There's only 5 things you can go to him for. Yeah, make it make sense. You going to him for something emotional? Something you can't come to your man about? You know damn well you ain't going to him for nothing financial. I wish you would bring $1 in my home from another man. So you can't go to him for nothing financial. And then you can't go to him for nothing spiritual. You're not praying with my girl. You're not praying my girl out her panties. You can't go to him mentally. You can't go to him physically. You can't go to him spiritually. Can't go to him financially, and can't go to him emotionally. What the hell is he there for?
Yeah, just like I just said, bro, like that, he ain't there for no good reasons. All right, and she shouldn't keep her around. There's no good reasons. There's only it's like a host relationship. There gotta be a need for something. All right, a feeling of a void. Either you're not putting it down right, and he is. You're not paying the bills, but he will. You know, she can't get her emotional tank filled from you, so he's doing the emotion, all that. Like you saying he can't, but like she's gonna go and fill that void with another man, and that man is gonna be a male friend. That's why you don't need that. Y'all gotta work on your relationship together.